We are living in unprecedented times. No matter what industry you come from, we must all review, rethink, and reinvent ourselves. Are you an entrepreneur that is trying to adapt your business to the new norm? Well, you are listening to the 2020 Entrepreneur, a podcast that will motivate you and have you think outside of the box. My name is Hugo Almeida, and with over 30 years of being an entrepreneur, I am here to share and inspire you with my experiences and help invent a new you. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the new episode here of T20E World. And today I'm excited. Why? Because I'm going to talk about a word, the definition of a word that entrepreneurs love to talk about, and that is success. But hear me out now. How do we define success? You know, such a simple word with such a huge definition. And I'm going to share with everybody how eventually I got to the point where I know how to define what success has truly been in my life. And I'm going to share with you that at the end of this podcast. So if I were to Google success, it's something probably like an accomplishment, right? Of an aim, a purpose. That is probably what you're going to find in Google. But it's much more than that. So why do I even bother with this word? And why do I even want to share this with all my listeners? Because I'll tell you, this podcast is dedicated to inspire you. The 2020 Entrepreneur World is exactly for you, those young leaders to be. You young professionals, recent graduates, whether it's high school or college, you know what? Maybe you're already kicking in your careers. You're in your mid-20s, early 30s. Who knows? Maybe you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s. It's never too late to listen to a podcast and learn something new. Get you thinking. So I get it. Listen, I was in my 20s once too. I was a little shark out there. It was all about the Benjamins, right? Money, green, la plata, el dinero. But I'm not doing my job if I don't get you to start thinking bigger. Bigger than that. Something that's so much larger and about life itself, because that is how we start defining who we are, what we do, and impacts others. Then you start thinking more about, wow, what truly is success in my life? So what I am actually doing today is what I learned early on in my career by the Japanese when I worked for Matsushita. It's planting the seeds. That's what I'm doing today. I'm planting the seed to get you to start thinking as you start your careers, as you start inspiring others, what truly is success in your life. Okay? So how do we define success? You know, what happens in my life that truly I could say, wow, I'm being successful? Well, it's the kind of great entrepreneurs that I want to assist build that empire someday. Those are the individuals that are not self-centered. They're the ones that truly care. They give a shit. I want to help others, those that don't judge other individuals, the ones that will never forget where they came from. You know, the struggles they lived to get where they are today. You know, that's how success gets measured and over years can truly be defined by you as the individual, as the entrepreneur. You know, listen, today, the fact is we don't need to look so far to see what money and power do to individuals. Yes, it changes people, changes many. And it also, yes, can teach others valuable lessons. You know, my hope is that those individuals are big enough someday to realize their mistakes and come back to being a grounded individual, because it's never too late. I don't want you to miss my point, right? Because I get that throughout your career, you set a goal and you hit that goal or you exceed it. That is a success and it should be celebrated. You know, it's so important that you acknowledge all those little successes throughout your careers and your life, understanding that this is a tiny piece you're going to do in your life, which eventually will lead you to understanding what you are truly capable of. It brings the genius out in you, the good that you're doing, and guess what? How you're actually inspiring those around you. This year, I hate to share this with everybody, but yeah, it's true. I turned 54 years old this month. It's crazy. And I learned some time ago what my success truly was in my life. And I'm going to share that with everybody, like I said in the beginning of this podcast, right? So here it comes. What's Hugo's success in life? My success has been investing my time, my energy, and bucket loads of love into my family, my children most of all, as well as those close to me, those that I have been blessed to mentor, to guide, and to inspire. You know, I got to say, I always believed in helping others, something I learned early on. It was a seed that was planted by my mother, my father, about giving back. You know, and at the end of the day, it is about inspiring others to succeed. You know, that has been and it continues to be my success in life. You know, let me tell you, the greatest feeling any entrepreneur, any mentor can get is that feedback from individuals when they're sharing their success stories. It just, you know what? It smacks a huge smile in my face, and it makes me say, you know what? Shoot, I'm doing something right here. I mean, we never know, right? And this is how I know I'm doing this. You know, I'm helping others. Something, you know, that's inspired somebody else, possibly helped them get through some tough times in life. And God knows we're always being thrown some curveballs in life. There's always going to be obstacles, right? It's also made a positive impact in someone's life, and they're going to remember that forever. I want you to live better, healthier, and a much happier life. That's my goal. That, my friends, is how today I define success. Guess what? What's yours? I want to know. Please share it with me. info@t20eworld.com. Use that email address. Send me what your success is in life. Once again, thank you so much for following T20E World Podcast. And I'm just ecstatic because there's some phenomenal upcoming episodes that we have scheduled. We're going to have some really cool guests also to talk about their careers, what they do to inspire others, you know, also share life lessons. You know, it's not just about business. It's all of life lessons that we all go through, you know, bumps in the road too, that we have to go through. It's all part of being an entrepreneur. It's all part of being a human being, being somebody good. So I look forward to hearing from you. Send me a note, info@T20E World. And until next time, you are listening to T20E World.